All right, here we go. Daniel Del Rio with the end of July Stanislaus and San Joaquin County market update. This is for San Joaquin County only. We saw some big changes. We're seeing the effects of the demand destruction that's happening with the increase of rates, the ratcheting up of rates. We saw 7% decrease in property values. So let's take a look at what that looks like. Let's start with inventory. As you can see here, we have 1,000 properties on the market now, an increase from the high of last year. Same time last year, we were sitting at a little over 600 houses on the market. We have the rates. You see the rates from the beginning of the year: 3.1, 3.5, 3.7, 4.2. This is when we started seeing inventory increase. Remember, whatever happens in the rates, it's going to have a delayed effect, meaning the buyers that are closing on the month of the rate hike, they locked in the rates 30 days prior. So we see a rate change and we see a 30-day to 60-day delay. You start seeing this increasing inventory, rate going up to 6%, increasing more inventory. So that is an issue that we're having right now, and it's starting to decrease on the sales, and it's starting to have an effect on pendings. But more importantly, what we're seeing is the pullback in some of the prices. So when it comes down to days on the market, we're at 23 days on the market. The sellers are seeing 97% of the list price. That means if they're listing a house at $500,000, they're getting 3%, about $15,000 less. That's through a reduction. Sometimes it's negotiation, sometimes it's credits. So here's another chart that's super important. Here is the median price. We are up from the beginning of the year, still 3%. We were up at some point 12%. We've given back 13%. We've given back 7% month over month. So we are down 8.2% since the peak. The peak was at 550 here. Remember the previous recordings, we said we were going to give some of that back. We didn't know how fast, depending on what the effect of the rate and the destruction of affordability for these buyers when it comes down to affordability destruction due to the interest rate. As you can see it here, we peaked out at 550, 555, then we gave back 550, and then we saw the effect of what happened. Now, one thing that I'm looking at right here is the average active price and what's happening there too. Prices have gone down 4% on the active pricing. You start seeing some of that effect. So we're going to be giving back most, if not all, of the appreciation in 2022 that we had in 2022. We might end up at 2021 prices, which is not the end of the world. We were up 13%, scratching your head saying, okay, is even with the rate increases, why aren't the prices adjusting? Well, guess what? We're seeing price adjustment. We're going to keep a close eye on it. A lot of that has to do with inventory and demand destruction. Inventory is at almost 3 months. A normal market is 4 to 6 months, transitioning into a seller's market. So we will keep a close eye on the effect of the rates. We know that there's a huge affordability issue right now. There's a housing crisis when it comes down to rents. The buyers that should be buying and want to buy now, that are getting the affordability destructed by the rate, are being forced to rent. It's causing a balloon in rents as well. So we're going to keep a close eye on this. Like we said, 7% is a huge number, but if you really think about it, we're still up 3%. I think my thought is we'll end up pretty close to flat, if not slightly positive at the end of the year. And then next year will be more of a flatter year where we're just fighting for every buck. The buyers are struggling for credits and doing all this other creative stuff that we're all messing with. But if you want to dive deeper in this, want to know what we're doing to help our clients out, want to know what your property is worth, click on the link above and you will get an instant evaluation or reach out to somebody on the team. Until next month, see you soon. Be safe.